want answers.
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
And how the federal government has authority on federal lands, and the federal government's being called the United States, and they assemble as the United States, and Congress assembled. So we have here in the Articles of Confederation, which are not repealed. They're not repealed. There is no repealing clause for the Articles of Confederation. We have the delegates of the United States of America in Congress assembled. So the people sent delegates. The people of the states sent delegates, and they created the United States of America, and Congress assembled. The United States of America and Congress assembled are the collection of the states. They made their claim that each state retains its sovereignty, freedom, and independence in every power and jurisdiction and right which is not by this confederation delegated to the United States in Congress assembled. And so then you have the Constitution. The United States and Congress assembled. They assembled as the United States in order to form a more perfect human union, so on and so forth, for the United States of America. They work for the United States of America. Now they, under Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17, were given certain lands to do their work. Those lands were the seat of government and places purchased for forts, arsenals, dockyards, so and so and such and such. And so the United States is like a military. It's a group of federal states. The military is on the federal lands. How do we know this? Because, for example, in Texas Jurisprudence Third Edition, they talk about it and they say that insofar as conflict with federal authorities or federal authority, the United States Republic of Texas, the Republic of Texas still exists. So the Republic of Texas with the Republic that's becoming a state on equal footing in all respects with the original states. So what happened when you read the jurisdiction reports is you see that the Republic of Texas, as well as all other states, they either sold or donated or leased land to the United States, and that land they were given, the federal authorities were given full control over. So there were laws called statute laws or session laws, actually, they're called session laws. So the Republic of Texas legislation gave some authority to the federal authorities so that they could do their military things on the federal lands. And those were the session laws, and the session laws state that the federal government was given legislative power over the federal lands. Now you see again in the Constitution, we see that a couple of ways here, not the United States of America, but the United States works for means it's a contract, the United States of America. And the legislative powers on the federal lands are given to the Congress of the United States, not the United States of America. And when you go down to Article 1, Section 8, again, it says Congress of this document, the Constitution was given power to do these things, do all these things on these lands, providing that the states gave the federal government the authority over those federal lands, which had to be purchased, which I showed you not that long ago in another video, where I went over the laws, the actual laws that were passed that bring the Constitution forth and make it, to materialize it, to make it what it is, to give the president power to purchase federal lands in which they can bring forth these things listed here in the Constitution and do federal things for the states, for the Confederation, because the United States, as we saw in the preamble of the Constitution, the United States works for the United States of America. The United States of America, which are the states congressed together, they formed the United States of America in Congress assembled, and they created the United States in Congress assembled, and they gave it a constitution to follow. So there you have it. The states, the Republic of Texas still exists. Every state in its original form still exists. They were only given the federal government, federal authority over federal lands, and those are found in the original session laws. There are certain states that retain some rights over those federal lands, and those rights vary to degree.
It's that simple. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Are we clear?
Crystal.